One hospital alone here in Baltimore is treating 700 people at its methadone clinics, where the ages of the addicts, get this, range from 18 to 70 years old. Now, this isn't just a city problem, it's a national problem, and one the task force says we simply can't afford to ignore. Long before the recent resurgence of heroin on the streets of Baltimore, David Zitnitsky fell victim to the drug, and he found himself homeless, sleeping on a mattress, when a total stranger helped to save his life.
The woman comes up to me with her son and tells me, you know, I see you're struggling. I see you have some issues. Maybe I can help you. I said, ma'am, believe me, you don't want to get into the problems that I have. It's more than you can handle.
A crackdown on prescription painkillers in recent years turned heroin into a cheap alternative. And last year, Baltimore had almost 200 fatal overdoses, or about a third of the total statewide.
And here in Baltimore, where 19,000 people use heroin, it's not random people who have addictions. It is, as our mayor said, our family, our friends, and our neighbors.
After 9 months, a task force searching for solutions has now recommended starting up a 24-hour hotline and an around-the-clock treatment center, as well as working with police to help treat addicts rather than locking them up. It's also launching a public education campaign at don'tdie.org to get its message out. Mayor Stephanie Rawlings-Blake says she's committed to putting the committee's ideas into action.
I remember when we made this announcement, I was almost ridiculed. You know, someone said another task force to study this, to study that, to study this, and I said, you know what? The same thing that this young woman said. I see my people struggling.
While heroin is a problem which Baltimore has grappled with for decades, local leaders say they can address the epidemic even if it means saving one life at a time.
A person that came herself as an immigrant from another country, who spoke very little English, but she still put her heart out there to show me love, and to this day I consider her like my mom. Tanya, can you please come up and please be recognized?
Yeah.
The health department will also launch a new campaign to inform the public about naloxone drug, which can save heroin addicts when they overdose. And Congressman Elijah Cummings is taking on the companies which produce that drug for doubling its price since law enforcement agencies began using it across the country. Jeff Hager, ABC 2 News.
All right.